Life is brief. Eternity is not. If you are a Christian and you have thought about dying, I'm not going to speak to you with a pointing finger. I am going to speak to you as someone who knows this battle is silent, because there is a kind of exhaustion that does not show on the face, a kind of despair that is never mentioned from the pulpit, a kind of thought that passes quickly, but leaves a trace. What if I just wasn't here anymore? You love God. You believe the Bible. You know the verses about hope. And still, sometimes the darkness wins the day. And the worst part is not only the pain, it is the guilt for feeling the pain. Because inside the church, there is an expectation of constant strength, as if faith erased brain chemistry, as if prayer prevented depression, as if a true Christian could not become sick in the soul. So you stay silent. You sing in church and cry in the shower. You smile on Sunday and collapse on Monday, and you begin to believe that death would be rest. Now I need to go deeper with you. We as human beings do not have the mental structure to fully comprehend eternity. We understand deadlines. We understand beginnings and endings. We understand cycles. But eternity does not end. It does not finish. There is no return. And this is not abstract philosophy. For the Christian, this is foundational. Life here, as long as it may seem, is brief. 70, 80, maybe 100 years at most. And even that feels too long when we are suffering. But eternity is not 100 years multiplied. It is the complete absence of an ending. And that is where the decision becomes serious. Because when someone considers taking their own life, they are not dealing only with emotional pain. They are touching something that goes beyond time. I do not know, and I do not dare to claim, how God judges each soul. Only He knows the full extent of someone's pain. Only He knows how clear or how broken the mind was. Only He sees what no one else saw. But precisely because of that, do not treat lightly what your own faith calls eternal. There is a dangerous tendency today to simplify everything. God is love, so everything is fine. But love does not cancel justice, and mercy is not an invitation to test limits. Pain can be intense, but it is finite. Eternity, if real, is not. Permanent decisions should not be made in temporary moments of darkness. Maybe you are thinking, but I am too tired. I have prayed too much. I have tried too much. I believe something you may need to hear. If today the only thing stopping you from crossing that line is fear, then let fear be the brake. A brake is not condemnation. A brake is protection. You do not need to live forever in fear. But if fear today is what keeps you alive, then it is serving a purpose. Because after death, there is no revision of the choice. There is no return to adjust the decision. There is no second attempt. The Christian faith teaches that it is appointed for man to die once, and after that comes judgment. That is not meant to crush you. It is meant to remind you that life is not disposable. And if you are listening to this, there is still a part of you that wants to stay. Maybe small, maybe weak, but it is still there. And that is the part you need to protect today. Do not surrender something eternal on a day when your mind is too exhausted to see light. Wait. Wait for the storm to pass. Wait for the body to rest. Wait for the mind to reorganize. Because pain screams that it is forever. But it is not. Now I want to end with something practical. If you are struggling with these thoughts, do not face this alone. If you have not sought professional help, seek it. Look for a psychologist. Look for a psychiatrist. If you do not have resources, look for public or free services. In the United States, you can call or text 988, 24 hours a day. If there is a mature and trustworthy pastor or leader, talk to them. If the first one does not receive you well, look for another. Do not accept silence as an answer. Pray. even without feeling, even confused, even tired. Do both. Seek help and pray. If you are already in treatment, continue. Keep your appointments. Keep taking your medication if it was prescribed. Stay steady. Pain may take time to pass, but it passes. And something eternal should not be decided in one dark night. Stay. At least for today.